That's what I expected Chris Feinborn to be saying, or any other opposition party spokesperson. Number one, he was talking about the kind of cars that were there. How come no exotic car was damaged? How come it was recently cars? How come this? Now, the question now is, if he, as a police commissioner, if he had been, maybe feeling that, it was his money, fine. That should be another venue to go into thorough investigation. And
right.
if truly you found out that it was his money, then you arrest him, neighbor, for passing wrong information, for misinforming the people, and prosecuting for that. It's not a pity. I don't know how we do our work here in Nigeria for the people. This is another venue for you to do a thorough investigation so that such things will not happen. Don't forget the issue about the this same faction of PDP persons that were Malandi when they went to go and post some posters somewhere. I hope you remember.
Right.
That issue has died a natural death. The police commissioner came out and said 12 people were arrested at that time. Okay, what is the matter today? Nothing.
All right.
This police commissioner, if he really wants to make this, because we are talking of River State. When he calls the politics, River State is known as a very odd step, very odd when it comes to his politics. You should be very careful.
Thank you so very much for your comments. All right, the phone lines are still open, 081-174-31021, 070-507-91021, and 090-3984-8244. 090-3984-8244. Super FM Port Harcourt, good morning.
Okay, sorry, I called back again.
All right, go ahead, real quick.
Okay. Now, I want to make a quick reminder to the people. In 2019, it was the turn of late Dr. Ferry Buribu. Now, 2022 to 2023, the target is now at the Ogoni people again.
So you think
we have other supporters?
So you think that there is a deliberate attack on the Ogonis? Why?
It is deliberate.
Why?
It is deliberate.
Why, please?
Okay, now the reason is now listen. The reason is we have other supporters of Atiku in other local governments. Obiakpo is there, Ikwere is there, Emoha is there, Okrika is there. How many? And
all right. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Good morning, Martin.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, my name is John. I'm calling from Elelemo.
John from Elelemo. Go ahead, please.
Now, concerning the police commissioner's comment, there's a common saying that a woman, labor cannot commence in the market square when you ask the woman to close her legs. It's an emergency situation. The labor will be taken right there in the market. It does no longer matter who sees it. Now, Senator Lee has made some comments suggestive or the fact that the police commissioner did not respond to his distress call. Perhaps he's not interested. It is the place of the police commissioner, his right to explain to the public what really happened, just like he has, done. From the senator's mouth, we also know that it is possible, just like you also said, pre-analysis, that he had some pre-information that such a thing was going to happen. Knowing your position, knowing the situation now, why did he not inform the police ahead of time? Let us see that the police commissioner then would have failed to provide security to him. That is when we would have now blamed the police commissioner.
Okay.
As long as he failed to do that, it is proper for somebody to suspect anything.
Right. Okay.
So I don't really see where the police commissioner failed in anything.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for your comments. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Toby, good morning. How are you?
I'm very good. Different man. Is that you?
Yeah, it's a good man.
Go ahead, please.
Obi, I have always been an advocate of the devolution of more power to the state.
Okay.
Because I believe that the power that the present federal government has is more than they should, and it's affecting us. And the state police have been one of the persons that have called for state police.
Okay.
So the present crop of governors that we have, the present crop of governors, it will be so dangerous for the police to be under their care. And taking a look at the dispositions of most of our police officers, it's going to be a risk if we have state police. I mean, just imagine the comment of a person that was supposed to investigate what happened. I am not in support of Lee Meba, neither am I in support of those that actually sponsored the attack. But a police, commissioner was supposed to be apolitical. He's supposed not to, come out with comments that seem as if he's biased. The day that, the first statement that came from him after the incident, he said that the reason why he didn't pick the call of Lee Meba was because he didn't have his number. So must you have my own number? Must you have the number of everyone before you pick their call?
Well, was that a first comment he made? But in this report, he said he was in an operation in Bodo.
You were in an operation. Does that stop people? Okay.
And he said his car, the phone was in his car. The phone was in the car.
After the operation, did you return the call?
Well, according to him, he said when the report was also sent to him, somehow maybe another officer told him about it. Another officer in the same group, the units that went for the operation in Bodo, that when they told him, he immediately called for some officers. He deployed officers to the scene.
Did he call that number that called in? He didn't. See, let me tell you, the problem we have in Nigeria is that the police force is underfunded. And with these issues like this always happen. Most of them pay money to come to the state because they believe that, monies are lavished on police for them to perpetrate crime. They pay money to come. So, for me, I see the statement of the police commissioner as political and very, very biased.
All right.
And with this, I hear what will happen in the election.
Okay, thank you for your comment. I've got messages to take. On the attack on Lee Meba's home, the police commissioner should tackle insecurity and stop his 100 questions. This is not the first attack on members of the opposition. He should stop shying away from the issue. Flat Earth, thank you for your comments. Good morning. People of this river state have a very big problem. It has come to the time when IG of police will stop sending CP in this river state. Bob from Oyibo, thank you for your comment. I've got a voice note that, unfortunately, I would just ask that whoever is sending the voice note should please just type it so that I can read it. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Hello?
Good morning, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, you're on Super FM Port Harcourt. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Wisdom.
Wisdom, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Bowie.
All right, go ahead, please.
Yes, we are talking about the people saying that most of the expensive car was not there in Soli Meba's house. And we have said that most expensive car would be there so that we destroy all the cars. And what he said about this is so good. Because as the CP, they called you and he refused to pick his call. Because he knows, he said the phone was in his car. He saw the call and he knows that it's me and he refused to pick. And now because he's working with the government in power. Okay, if we have PDP of Atiku, we have another function of PDP. The Bible said that choose whom these days we call you will serve. So if you want to serve a missing doctor, you go and serve. If you want to serve God, you go and serve. Now he has decided to follow Atiku. And now they want to serve to disgrace us. If it is them or if it is you, is it good?
All right. Thank you so much for your comments. Now, if you're just tuned in, it's Super 93.3 FM Port Harcourt, and we are looking at a report here where the commissioner of police was quoted as asking some questions that a lot of people are wondering the relevance of the question in the light of events, events being the attack on the home of Senator Lee Meba. And Lee Meba had complained that over 100 hoodlums had invaded his home in Port Harcourt, destroyed property, manhandled or rough-handled his brother who was home at the time and he was not on ground. He was called and informed of the situation and he tried to reach the Commissioner of Police, calling him several times and the CP did not pick up. Now, the CP in his defense had said that he was in an operation in Bodo. Now, remember also that there have been some issues in Bodo, a bit of unrest, really, issues of men in military uniform invading the community, shooting some youths of the community. And Bodo has also been in the news with the issue of oil spillage, multiple oil spillage this year alone, this second half of the year, in fact. And they have also had the issues making it so that the police have had reason to visit them, right? So the commissioner of police is saying, well, he was there at the time with his phone in the car and he didn't see the calls, but that when he got informed of the incident, he immediately deployed men to the scene to try and sort out the issue. And so, unfortunately, he was unable to respond or reach back to the senator, who's saying, how come that he didn't reach out to me after he saw my calls? But in this particular report now, the commissioner of police is asking the question, and I'll just quote so it doesn't seem like I'm paraphrasing or anything like that. He said, no part of his gate was destroyed. And I wondered why Mayba's exotic cars were not parked in his compound when the hoodlums invaded his house. He revealed that Mayba is yet to write a statement concerning the event. So at this point, too, people are asking, why hasn't the senator come to the police to officially report? Do things the official way, follow due protocol. Come and write a statement so that they will have your side of the story in black and white to commence investigations with, at least to aid in the investigation. And the senator is yet to do that. Now, on the other hand, the opposition, whoever the opposition is in the situation, has said that it looks like a staged attack just so that the senator can gather public sympathy and make it look like his enemies are after his life just because he's supporting the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party. So there is that to and fro from different quarters, as we've seen. But the point is, what is the way forward? Because are we supposed to be asking these kind of questions right now? Why were your expensive cars not there? If they were there, would have, however you want to rationalize it, right? How do we put an end to these kinds of attacks before elections? How do we put a stop to it? Because if this happens, it's going to taint the forthcoming election, cause people to be afraid of coming out to vote, therefore disenfranchising people. And that's also a way of disenfranchising people. So I want to get your thoughts. How do we move away from this point in the state here? 08117431021, 09039848244, 8244, 09039848244, 070-507-91021. Super FM Port Harcourt, good morning.
Good morning, Obiazi.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. You see the reason why sometimes when we come out to talk, we people will perceive us as we have abused people. I want to ask, if you are in advanced country, by this response given by this police officer, he's supposed to have been sacked by that. We are much more interested on that attack so that it will not be repeated again. And then police, we are interested on valuable properties and not valuable properties. Whether valuable or not, property is property. So they're supposed to carry on the necessary investigation. That is why we also used to ask, does it mean that there is no academy that a police officer should attend or a starting training that a police officer should attend to know what seems to be their work? Because anytime an event will call for them to carry out what they have been employed for, you begin to hear all this kind of nonsense, blah, 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 blah. This is the time that we Nigerians are supposed to be very, very careful. I wonder whether these police officers, whether they are not employed by these politicians too.
Super FM Port Harcourt, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Honorable Chris, welcome. Go ahead, quickly.
Yeah. Let me, if Lee Mayba, if you think that Lee Mayba will go to police station to start going to write this and that, you know the Nigeria we are now, and they will arrest him. This commissioner of police allegedly is working under the instruction of somebody. I'm telling you, you don't need anybody to tell you what is playing now. You know about Farah Dagogo, which the one they led the terrorists last time. You see what plays out today. What happened? See, you don't dare go against, it's clear now, you don't dare go against the order of governor. He have told you, this is the people I want you to. I mean, you said, let me see how these people will come If you hear when he mentioned something like, I will show them. So what is he showing now? Somebody say, I will deal with you, I will deal with you, and something happened to you. You still want to know the person that is dealing with you?
All right. Thank you very much, Honorable Chris, for your comments. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt. Good morning. Welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Thursday.
Right.
For me, it is actually contradictory. We are beating this matter back and forth. The standard in Nigerian police force is that whenever anything happens, that either the person that was arrested, the person who arrested you, people will write statement. From that statement, it is from there the police will take to do investigation.
All right.
But we are still talking about what has not happened and what has happened. Even when Zimeba was talking, he was lamenting.
Hello? Unfortunately, I cannot go on with your call. This is my last call. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. What's your name?
My name is Goody, calling from Port Harcourt.
Goody, welcome. Go ahead.
Yes. We may be expecting that an expensive car will be damaged. We may be expecting that maybe the security post will be destroyed. We may be expecting that a lot of things will happen before we get there. The police commissioner is supposed not to use that language. Who's on his position? He's supposed to investigate everything before he starts to speak. It's not the idea of saying, why didn't this one happen? Why didn't that happen? It's unfair because his position is supposed to be apolitical. Even though somebody is accusing you, it's supposed to be apolitical.
All
and
right.
your phone is supposed to be close to you every time because you're a security man. Then again, when all these things are happening, what people are looking in the state is just because of what is happening in the state.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are accusing one group or the other. But then, what we know is that everybody should be allowed. Because without all these things happening, okay, he said his brother was attacked. Look at what the police commissioner said. Why didn't this one happen? It's not that he's denying the fact that something happened, but he's trying to look into the expensive car. That means he have the pre-information about what is going to happen or what happened.
All right.
That was why he removed those cars. But he shouldn't have said that language because he's a security man.
Goody, thank you very much for your comments. Unfortunately, I cannot go any further because I've got to bring in Earn for Life to us this morning. There's an Earn for Life campaign ongoing, so you want to stick around for that. But I want to thank you very much for your comments and your contributions today. Rumo Masi, Ebenezer from Rumo Masi is saying there is nothing like attack. This is PDP attacking PDP, so they should stop disturbing Rivers people. We play too much in this country. Is there CCTV camera in his compound? Politicians are fond of playing the victim card. Ozonle, I thank you for your comments as well. Unfortunately, that's how much I can take today. But again, I think that just to follow a line of thought that one of our callers raised, whether it was pre-planned or premeditated, whether it was orchestrated as a way to gather sympathy from the public, whether it was opposition that did it, whatever the case, I think a full-scale investigation should be the focus, right? I know and I believe, let me use the word I believe, I don't know. I believe that the Inspector General of Police, had his good intentions. And maybe he didn't think that this comment was going to be interpreted this way, right? But I believe that he is focused also on a full-scale investigation. And I think that should just be the focus. Whatever the outcome is, I think those who are the perpetrators should be brought to book without further delays. All right, thank you very much for joining me on the program today. Quickly, I have to step away right now. As I said, Earn for Life comes up just now. Do not change the dial. Super 93.3 FM, Port Harcourt.
The countdown starts now. 10 days to Super Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
The coolest station online.
Merry Christmas. Nine 3 reasons to celebrate this season.
Yeah. All right, so we'll get Ambassador Stephen Ebere Peace. Thank you, say join me, Ambassador.